Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome Axel and Senja Malam. Tonight we're going to finish Diddy Kong Racing. Last time on Diddy Kong Racing, WIZPIG lost the race and tried to shoot everyone in a drive-by before running away. Yeah, we also unlock a drumstick. So I don't know which character I'm gonna be playing tonight. Maybe I'll play the drumstick, but he's quite a heavy character, and the last WIZPIG fight is going to be real tough. So, yeah, we'll see. Okay, maybe I'll pick WIZPIG drumstick, right? Because I do like drumstick. Let's take a chance, by the way. Want to test the audio first. I hope there are no more audio delays this time. Okay, so far so good. So yeah, let's take a chance. Let's play drumstick for the last part of the adventure mode. PDD race. Ain't no racing like a Diddy Kong Racing. Welcome, Meaty. Welcome. Yeah, let's play our favorite chicken, drumstick. Why is the crocodile guy naked? I mean, you could basically say everyone's naked. Well, almost everyone is naked. Well, Crunch, the crocodile guy, he's wearing a vest. Like a 90s school bully. So yeah, let's play drumstick. My name is Drumstick. I love drumstick. Wait, I am looking at DM right now. I wanna do a test drive. Okay, so only the tiger is wearing a hat. Yeah, Timber. Okay, let's try drumstick. Yeah, he's a heavy character, but at least he's still manageable, just like Banjo. He's not like Crunch, who is super unbearable. Let's drive in the water. Nah, I don't want to torture myself playing Crunch. Yeah, this is a 100% run-through meaty spec, but we're not gonna do TT. It's just too much chore. Yep, this is the final course, you can say. In space! Yeah, there's the TT room. Okay. Very well then, TT. Yeah, WIZPIG. The last WIZPIG, I do believe, is in there. Oh, never saw this? Yeah. Like I said, you need to beat the first WIZPIG to unlock this area. Spaceport out. Alright. WIZPIG was your roadblock? Same. It took me 3 years to finally figure out how to beat WIZPIG. Yeah, I need to look at the internet. That I finally realized that you need to release the gas button when you hit the booster. Ow. Yeah, drumstick is heavy, but at least he's still manageable, like I said. Yeah, this chicken, this farm chicken was one of my favorite characters other than Tip Top. Someone told me he looks like the chicken from Looney Tunes. I forgot his name. Ow. Yeah, Foghorn Leghorn. Exactly. Oops. Why did I do that? Silly me. It was Rooster or something. Foghorn Leghorn, what WIZPIG said. This is pretty much Fast and Furious. Exactly. And not to mention, we're in space right now. Stardust Alley. Dark Moon Caverns. Diddy Kong Racing is better than Fast and Furious. You don't have a driving chicken in Fast and Furious. I love the voice acting in this game. It's so funny. Rare does some really good shit. Ding, 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 ding. It's probably gonna be a short stream, guys, because we're just finishing this one space level. But WIZPIG is probably going to be the one that's gonna take the most time. Well, that was close. Damn. Next, Spaceport Alpha. I don't know why, but this seriously gives me Toy Story vibes. I do like this stage though. Ow. I would not gonna lie, I would love to see WIZPIG in a Mario Kart game. Just a little bit more. Bam. One more track, and then we go to the coin challenge. Star City. Probably one of the most beautiful looking stages in the game. Oh. I fell down. That was embarrassing. Alright, restart. That was pretty embarrassing. Let's go. Ding, 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 ding. Bro reliving his childhood? Yep. Exactly. And it's pretty damn fun. How's the trip? Pretty nice. Okay. Get a bubble. I'm just in the mood for some Nintendo 64 games. Okay. Down. I mean, I like it. I like all games, whether it's retro or next-gen games. I like them all. It's just depend on my mood on what I want to play. Right now, I'm in the mood of Nintendo 64 games. Okay, now let's finish the coin challenges. Bro, this lobby. Time to get revenge on WIZPIG? Yeah. This lobby music never gets old for me. Have I played Dynasty Wars Origins? I mean, yes. The previous live streams, I did 10 parts. Oops, sorry. I did 10 parts of Dynasty Wars Origins live stream. I finished Way's story, the Cao Cao story. I finished the hypothetical as well off stream. Yeah, I'm planning to stream Sun Jian Sprout somewhere in the future. But for now, I kind of want to take a break from Origins. I want to play something else. As you can see here, I'm playing Diddy Kong Racing. Cao Cao story is so hype. Ow, 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 ow. Wait, let's focus. The coin challenge is pretty difficult in the stage. Ocarina of Time Master Quest? Good luck, WIZPIG. That game is quite difficult, not gonna lie. I'd rather play original Ocarina of Time. Ow! My god, my... One silly mistake. Let's restart. I mean, both. I was expecting I was half expecting the rooster to just show up in the cockpit with a gun. Don't at me and play Doom like every day. I mean, I played a lot of modern games as well. I played Tekken 8 quite regularly lately. I played Sengoku Basara 4. I mean, no, I don't play Sengoku Basara 4 Samurai anymore. I 100% that game on stream. I'm playing Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes off stream. Goated game, by the way. There wasn't a Bagel character? Beagle? Whew. That was close. Ow. Okay, just gotta win the race. can do this. First timer, Segubasa to Heroes. I mean, check out my videos, by the way. I made Segubasa videos. If you're new to the channel, like a lot of them. What shit? I'm gonna do a Basara 3 retrospective this year as well. Like an in-depth coverage of Single Basara 3. Sub? Yeah. Thank you. Here. I'll link the video. If you want to get into Single Basara, I usually recommend people to play Single Basara 2 Heroes first. Because that's how I got started in the series. Here we go. Yeah, that's my video, retrospective video on Single Basara 2 Heroes. Once you're done with this channel, sorry, once you're done with this channel, once you're done with the stream, go check that video out, by the way. Much obliged. Thank you, Crimson. Thank you. Moon Caverns. Yeah, this I'm doing I'm writing a Dynasty Wars Origins review as well, so look forward to that for this channel. Segubasa to me does a lot of things right compared to Dynasty and Summer Wars, especially the combat. To me, Segubasa 4 Sumeragi is the best Musou combat. The game has the best Musou combat. I mean, we're talking about the developers of Devil May Cry here. They know how to make a good hack and slash game. Oh, wait, let me focus this. Missed the coin. Let's restart. This is terrible. Meanwhile, WIZPIG is looking at his camera thinking, who's this asshole? My shit. Especially this chicken, right? I haven't seen this guy before. Right? WIZPIG is probably thinking how to turn drumstick into a fried chicken, like KFC style chicken. Yeah, WIZPIG is thinking about turning drumstick into KFC. I'll tell you the simple reason I wanted to get into it. Animation, exactly. That place when you have to mash square. Oh yeah, that was in Basara. That was introduced in Basara 3 or Samurai Heroes. The clash, right? They don't have deadlock; they have clashes. And the fact that in Segu Basara, at least starting from Basara 3, the attack buttons are not just square and triangle. You can do hold square, you can do front triangle, you can do R1, L1 triangle, L1 square. Well, L1 square was introduced in Basara 4. But yeah, check out my Segu Basara videos. I did not just the streams, by the way, the discussion videos. I've done plenty of Segu Basara discussion videos since 2023. No, you don't. Alright. Hello, Delta Gaming Channel. Welcome to the stream. I'm new stopping by. Yeah, welcome to the stream and welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy your stay here. I play a lot of variety of games. Right now, my mood is on retro games. This is one of my favorite racing games ever made. CTR or this? Hello, Nawir. CTR is the better game than this. CTR. So, CTR, Crash Team Racing, took a lot of ideas from Diddy Kong Racing and made it better. So I'm gonna go with CTR. Especially the remake. The remake is, to me, the best kart racing game ever made. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. The game not only, the game is not only really good in terms of a technical standpoint, but the game has a lot of content to offer. Hello, welcome Mike Korea. Diddy Kong Racing is my vote for the GOAT. Diddy Kong Racing is good, right? Diddy Kong Racing is good. The game was truly ahead of its time when it comes to kart racing, but I would go for Crash Team Racing as the better game than Diddy Kong Racing. I'm not taking anything away from Diddy Kong Racing. This was the first game to introduce an adventure mode on a kart racing game. I still don't know why, even after Mario Kart 8, Nintendo never put an adventure mode in Mario Kart. Nitro Fueled is second place for the time. I agree with you. Yeah, I would be on the opposite. CTR Nitro Fueled is number 1. Diddy Kong Racing is probably number 2. Or maybe 3. Depends. I still love Mario Kart 8, but Diddy Kong Racing, to me, at least for the Nintendo 64, this is the best kart racing game. I like Mario Kart 64, but I like this one better just because how much like visual-wise, presentation, content, gameplay is much improved from Mario Kart 64. Probably the only thing I don't really like or two things I don't really like in Diddy Kong Racing. One, the tracks are a bit too short compared to Mario Kart CTR, and second, now, I don't know about you guys, this is just me. I actually prefer weapons to be RNG, like in Mario Kart or CTR. So in this game, weapons are not RNG. It's fixed, right? Depends on what balloon you are taking during the race, right? It'd be more tragic if the blue genie got shot while... Hey, Axel, this is a family-friendly game, even though we know how Rare usually does in a family-friendly game. So yeah, that's probably one of my gripes with Diddy Kong. And again, two things, right? I feel like the tracks are shorter, and I prefer to have weapons be RNG. And one of the characters in this game I just cannot play. Crunch. Crunch is an absolute nightmare to play. Welcome, something. He's the one character I avoid playing. Thanks, man. I played Diddy Kong Racing. I reached WIZPIG Part 1 and I didn't manage to beat him until this day. I want to redeem myself playing it again. Hey, I understand, Delta Gaming. I only found out how to beat WIZPIG back in 2006. Like, I spent, the first time I played this game was in 99. I reached the first WIZPIG around 2002, I do believe. Yeah, so 3 to 4 years, I've never been WIZPIG. Now, I thought the first WIZPIG boss was going to be the last race in the game. However, for some reason, I don't know if you ever experienced this, on my Nintendo 64 cartridge for this game, when I was about to play multiplayer with friends, and then I found out that, I don't know if it was a glitch, the space tracks were unlockable in the in the multiplayer or like in the stage selection, right? I was like, wait, there are more tracks after Dragon Force, after WIZPIG? So I found out in like 2002. So after that, I was like, wait, so the first WIZPIG isn't even the final boss. And that was a roadblock for me until I searched for the internet and understand how to beat him. So you gotta release the gas button to go faster using the booster. Then I beat WIZPIG, so I found out that this stage was this course was a hidden course that you can unlock after defeating WIZPIG and getting all the WIZPIG and TT amulet. So yeah, WIZPIG was my biggest roadblock for this game. First WIZPIG. Family friendly, WIZPIG trying to kill everyone after he lost the race and dies in the end by explosion. Or did he die? Oh, by the way, Mike, I love Mario Kart DS too. Mario Kart DS was great. You know what like I said on the last stream, you want to know what I really want? Man, with the Nintendo Switch 2 being announced, I hope this game has a remake. I know some of the characters don't belong to Nintendo anymore, like Banjo, Conker, they belong to Microsoft, but man, I would love to see a Diddy Kong Racing remake or a sequel. Give the Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled treatment for Diddy Kong Racing. Or maybe have the Diddy Kong Racing characters appear in Mario Kart. And have the Diddy Kong Racing tracks be in Mario Kart. And if Nintendo decides to release a Mario Kart 9 Adventure Mode, Nintendo, the only thing I didn't do for Diddy Kong Racing is unlock TT. And I'm not gonna unlock TT. I know this is called 100%, but I'm not gonna unlock TT. It's just too much of a chore. He's a little too difficult to unlock. Where's the last coin? I'm gonna restart. Looks like I need to restart. Couldn't find the last coin. Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay, Funky Kong. Mario Kart on Diddy Kong Racing Adventure 1 is 2.5 hours-ish without glitches, and Adventure 2 is 4.5 hours-ish. I played them just 2 years ago. I love your ID too. I got TT. He was a son of a gun to unlock. Time trials are no joke. Absolutely. I played TT, I was able to play TT when I started using Nintendo 64 emulator, Project 64, because I can just use a cheat there. Yeah, I'm in the mood, Mike. I'm in the mood with some Nintendo 64 PS1 live streams for February. Just some good old nostalgic games from my childhood. It's a good balance between modern games and retro games. Sometimes you gotta play retro games, sometimes you gotta play modern games. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I mean, while I yap, I'm getting my ass kicked in this race. My main for Diddy Kong Racing is Tip Top. I usually play as Tip Top because I love him. He's cute. And he's easy to handle. Tip Top was my main, and my second main was Drumstick. because I love chickens. And he's a... Wait, Drumstick is a rooster, right? Yeah, he's a rooster. In other words, Drumstick's a cock. Yeah, I'm playing this big-ass cock right now. Tip Top is my main too, brother. Nice. I'm actually... I was quite surprised as well to find out that Banjo and Tip Top made their... Oh, fuck! No, you don't. Banjo and Tip Top made their debut in this game before Banjo-Kazooie. So yeah, Banjo debuted in a Diddy Kong game before his own game. That was quite the revelation for me. Banjo-Kazooie Turtle? Yeah, especially the music turtle, right? I've been enjoying Poke MMO the last 2 weeks. Nice. Tenchu 2? Maybe. Maybe. I'll play some Tenchu 2. To me, it's kind of hard to... It's kind of hard to get to PS1 Tenchu games after you play the PS2 Tenchu games. To unlock TT is do time trials all courses. It's best time. Yeah, I know. It is nuts. So I'm not gonna do like this is a 100% adventure walkthrough minus TT. Conquer, yeah, Conquer as well. Which is why like considering Rare was bought by Microsoft, Conquer and Banjo did not appear in the DS version, which is a shame. If I have to pick between playing the DS version and the N64 version, N64 all the way. We need a Banjo-Kazooie 4 made like the new God of War. Nah, Banjo-Kazooie needs to be a comedy. Okay, it cannot be about Banjo being a dad or being all serious. That's just me, of course.
Star City.
Banjo in Smash Brothers, though. So exactly. So we never know. Hopefully we get a Mario Kart 9 with the announcement of Switch 2. We've been getting Mario Kart 8 updates for the last 12 years at this point. Damn it. Need to be a puzzle platformer? I like Banjo-Kazooie how it is. The only thing I want to... Like, that's another game, by the way. That's another game I feel like deserves a remake. I would love to see a co-op Banjo-Kazooie game. One player play as Banjo, the other player play as Kazooie. Banjo-Tooie had a multiplayer mode, right? Like a versus mode or a challenge mode. I would love to see a Banjo-Kazooie co-op. The same can be said about Crash Bandicoot. So, did you know that originally, after Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy and Spyro Reignited Trilogy remake, they were actually planning to make a Crash Bandicoot Spyro crossover game, but it was during COVID, but it was scrapped. So they went with Crash Bandicoot 4 instead, which is a shame. I would love to see a Crash Bandicoot Spyro game, a crossover game, and with co-op. One player play as Crash Bandicoot, the other player play as Spyro. Make it like a platformer with puzzles where you have to work together. It kind of like Lego Star Wars in a way, right? You play you play as multiple characters, mainly 2, but if you can either play solo with 2 characters, or you can play with a friend with both characters. So with each player playing playing individual characters. The closest thing to a Crash Bandicoot Spyro crossover is on the GBA. Crash Bandicoot Purple and Spyro Orange. Or you can consider almost a crossover, Crash to Insanity, where that one cutscene Spyro, like Spyro breathes fire towards Engine, Entropy, and Embryo. Yeah. Legend 3, God of War 2, and Kingdom Hearts 2 are my 3 favorite games outside of the Pokemon series. Nice, nice. Kingdom Hearts 2, I love that game. One of my favorite PS2 games. WIZPIG. Yeah, the first Crash Bandicoot is pretty tough. No. I'm gonna do the trophy race first before going to WIZPIG. Yeah, I got it. I want to do trophy race first, Mike. Then we'll go to WIZPIG. Yeah, this is gonna be a short stream. Okay, let's go back to the lobby.
Trophy race.
You see, I missed a bunch of fun. Recommended difficulty for Sengoku Basara. Whew. So here's the thing about Sengoku Basara. I'm talking about the Japanese version, not the English version. There is no easy difficulty. The easiest difficulty is normal, the mid difficulty is hard, and the hardest difficulty is ultimate. For Basara 2 Heroes, I usually go with the middle difficulty, right? The hard difficulty. But if you're kind of new to Sengoku Basara, I'd suggest go with the normal difficulty, the left difficulty. Though the middle difficulty for Basara 2 Heroes does reward you better. I see I missed a bunch of fun. No, Minora. Again, this is gonna be a short stream anyway. The trophy race is harder in my opinion. I got this. I'm playing a cock. Yeah, you probably by this point, you guys already know my sense of humor is super immature. I do brag to a lot of friends. So a little story here. I met some of my university friends not long ago, and even some university friends, right? And they said, "Hey, long time no see. I feel like you haven't changed for the last 10 years since university. You look the exact. You almost look like the exact same way as you were back in university, minus a little heavier. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bigger, right? I'm a little fatter after university, especially during COVID. Well, I told my friend that yeah, I just like to have fun, and probably it's because I'm super immature." Let me finish this first, then I'll read the chat. Let me finish this track first. We get older, but we never grow up. Exactly. And you know what they say about guys? Boys will always be boys. Ow. Damn it! Win! I just smashed my head into the wall. Okay, so here's the thing, Crimson. To me, if you talk about Sengoku Basara, top 2 Sengoku Basara games are Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi and Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes. To me, each game represents its best elements. Like, they represent different best elements. Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi has the best combat, the best gameplay, and also the largest roster. minus Sanada Yukimura then, Sengoku Basara Force Omega has 40 playable characters. And in terms of combat, that game is amazing. Like, that game, still to this day, I will always say Sengoku Basara Force Umanagi is the golden benchmark for a Muso combat, right? It was able to combine the elements of 1 versus 1,000 of Muso games and the combat depth of Devil May Cry. Sengoku Basara Force Umanagi has the best combat and gameplay. But Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes is my second favorite. That game, while in terms of combat, not as in-depth as Sengoku Basara Force Umanagi, but Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes is the richest Basara game in terms of content, right? It has so many unlockable content, so many unlockable weapons, so many. Each character has 3 different costumes, not DLC by the way. It has multiple side modes, right? Basically, that game is rich in content. Probably the only thing that's missing is character-specific story, because in Basara 2 Heroes, you out of the 30 characters, you only have 8. Only 8 characters have a story. The rest are playable in conquest mode and free mode. Though the missing stages, like the stories that you play on the original Basara 2, can be playable in Basara 2 Heroes, but only on free mode, right? So you have 2 different story modes, a hero story and guidance story, while the rest of the characters are playable in conquest mode. It's kind of like Empires mode in Dynasty Warriors Empires, but it's more arcade style. You don't have to, like, your goal is to conquer China, but conquer Japan, but you don't have to peak. Let's say if a group has 5 different areas, you don't have to go over all those areas one by one. You just have to go 1 per character or per faction. Again, you should play it to. I think you should play Basara 2 Heroes to understand what I'm talking about, or watch my video. Your parents too. It's just you don't notice it much because the generational gap. Yeah, inner child never leaves. Exactly, my inner child never leaves. And if you ask me, no Yukimura is in the game. So in Basara 2 Heroes, okay, in Basara 2 Heroes, you have 30 characters. So you have the hero story, which only 3 characters have a hero story, which are the newcomers: Kojuro, Katakura Kojuro, Azai Nagamasa, and Oichi. And then you have the guidance story. 5 characters has a guidance story. One of them is a newcomer, Fuma Kotaro. The rest are fan favorites: Masamune, Yukimura, Motochika, and Keiji. Like, come on, you cannot have. It's impossible for Sengoku Basara to not have Yukimura or Masamune. Masamune and Yukimura are the poster boys for Sengoku Basara. Again, once you are done with the stream, Crimson, go watch the Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes video. You'll understand what I'm saying. So in terms of discussion, I made 3 Basara 2 videos, right? The rest are top 10s. Sengoku Basara 2, like original Basara 2 retrospective, Basara 2 Heroes retrospective, and the gameplay explanation of Basara 2 Heroes. So go check that out once you're done with the stream. But if you only want to watch 1 video out of the 3, watch the Basara 2 Heroes retrospective. Maybe I do want to come back to Basara 2 Heroes on stream. Bet? Alright. Right now, let's watch this cock win a race on space. You mentioned about inner child never left you, and again, you can still be mature, but at the same time, keep your inner child. That's what I'm trying to do. Why? It keeps me fresh and energetic. It keeps me happy. Like, you want to know how immature sometimes I can be? You know those cyberpunk memes on YouTube? Whenever someone says "come" and then you play the cyberpunk theme. Yeah, I laugh my ass out over those kind of videos. Let's say someone say "come" and then they play the cyberpunk music. I would laugh for hours just because of that. I was like, dude, why are you laughing? It's such a simple, like, it's not even like a mega joke or something. It's really just the word "come" with cyberpunk music. They're laughing so hard. I know. That's the point. My sense of humor is so messed up that a simple "come," like that someone saying "come," makes me laugh. Oh, damn it. Broken humor. I'll binge all until I'm so into getting it. Nice. How about the unification mode you mentioned? Yeah. Unification mode is present in Basar 2 Heroes and Basar 3 Utage. You know how Banjo-Kazooie kicks ass? With his bare hands? My god. Like, guys, there is a saying, by the way. I remember, I don't know who said it, but I remember saying that as you grow older, the funniest thing that you will ever hear is dad jokes. Dad jokes becomes like you will laugh more about dad jokes as you go older. Like Axel right now, right? He's doing a dad joke. And whenever I hang out with friends in real life or in Discord, you know what we like to talk about? Dad jokes. Literally, we're gonna find the most absolute dad jokes that we can possibly make, and then we would laugh our ass off. Either we laugh our ass off or we cringe so hard that we laugh. Inner child makes you remember the younger memories when you can ignore about the world. Reality is demanding, exhausting. Exactly. But I'm not advocating just forget about reality. Reality is something that we have to face, right? But I will say this. Okay, speaking about that, how many of you watch Chris Van Vliet? Amazing channel, by the way. He does wrestling interview with wrestlers, right? So Chris Van Vliet once interviewed Damian Priest, right? After he won his first World Heavyweight Champion in WWE. So the talk about age is just a number, right? Chris Van Vliet saying, there's a lot of people saying, I'm 28, I'm too old to do this. I'm 35, I'm too old to do this. Meanwhile, Damian, they look like mud shots. Before we go there, Crunch and Drumstick look like mug shots the most, in my opinion. Going back to the topic, Damian Priest, right? As Chris Van Vliet said, some people say, I'm too old to do this, I'm 28. I'm 35, I'm too old to do this. And then, meanwhile, Damian Priest winning his first World Heavyweight Champion in WWE at the age of 42. Sorry, 41. He won his first champion at 41. And there are other examples as well, like LA Knight. LA Knight won his first champion in WWE, the United States champion, at the age of 42, right? So you're never too old to do something new. Hell, I started my YouTube channel at 27, right? A lot of people would start at 22, 25. I started at 27. Some people said, I'm too old to do YouTube. I'm 32. Nah, bro, do it. And so Damian Priest commented on, it's like, he said, whenever someone mentioned his age, I'm 41 or 42 years old. And I was like, wow, I didn't realize that. Like, I don't think that way. I don't feel that way. I feel fine. And one of his reasons why he can still go, like, he can still feel like 20 at the age of 42 is because he straight out said to Chris Van Vliet, well, maybe because I'm immature, you know? That's his reason. I'm able to do All of these because I'm an immature guy. And Chris Van Vliet laughing, yeah, that probably helps, you know. And then he said as well, like Damien Priest, people ask him. So Damien Priest said, oh, I get people asking me saying, oh, how long are you gonna do this? And his answer is, I don't know, a lot. You know, I'm feeling fine in my age. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. Oh, thank you, sponsor for your channel. Thank you so much, Crimson. You don't need to donate, but holy shit, man. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So you're from Qatar. QAR, I guess, is Qatar, right? You're from Qatar. I got a lot of Middle Eastern viewers in this channel. So if you are from Qatar, how much is that in? Oh wow, that's a big number. Holy shit. Okay, damn, yeah, that holy shit, man. you don't have to donate, man. God bless you, brother. God bless you. You don't have to donate that. Also, hello, Master Girls. Nah. So, since you are from Qatar, you speak Arabic, so I'd say to you, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I mean, I'm Indonesian, so we're probably of the same belief, if you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to this channel. Alhamdulillah, you gave me that much money. I'm actually speechless right now. Waalaikumsalam, brother. Yeah. Again, I got a lot of Middle Eastern audience here, and I'm glad I've met a lot of Middle Eastern audience, whether it's Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Emirates. Love my Middle Eastern brothers, right? Where was I? Yeah, it wasn't just Damien Priest, right? R-Truth is like what, 53 years old, and he can still go in the ring. And he was in an interview with Chris Van Vliet, right? And Chris Van Vliet said, I look at you now, and I look at clips from like 10 to 12 years ago. You look the exact same way as you did 12 years ago. And R2 said, yeah, I get that a lot. And a lot of people like say that about R2. Holy shit, this guy doesn't age, right? And one of the reasons why R-Truth doesn't age, according to some people, because he's black. You know, black don't crack. But R-Truth gave an explanation, right? Why he's got chorkang, why he's the way he is. So he said he learned this from Daniel Bryan. I was like, oh, why like you're not stopping at the age of 53? So he said, yeah, his principle is that you gotta make time for time, right? Our time in this world is limited, but at the same time, with that limited amount of time, we have to make the time, if that makes sense. So our truth mentality that, oh, whatever it is he can do, he'll do it, right? He's 53. I can still move in the ring. I can wrestle. I'll wrestle, right? And that kind of mentality is something that I want to apply to myself, especially in every aspect, whether it's work, it's YouTube, everything. My mentality of YouTube is that as long as I can still, I can do this, I'll do this. And how do I maximize what I do on YouTube? And I try to apply that same mentality or that same energy in other aspects. For example, let's say cycling. I like cycling. Sometimes if there are part of me, like there are some parts of me that can be lazy, right? That can be lazy. I was like, oh my god, I'm just do this. But then I try to kick back again, saying, nah, make time for time, right? Either you do this or you don't. And it's better to do this because, to me, if another mentality I have is that if I don't do it now, then I'm never gonna do it, right? If I don't make this video, then I'm not gonna do it. It's just gonna be postponing until I was like, oh yeah, I never do it anyway. So do it, basically. Seems Profar stream in the right time. I don't know. Like I like to yap. Like that's my shtick. I yap a lot. So yeah, that's the thing. you gotta make time for time, maximize everything that you can do, right? If you can do it, then do it. So that's also, again, I'm not a big content creator, right? I'm just a channel with 2.6 thousand subscribers, but some people do ask me, what do you need to do when you want to start a channel? I told them, do it because you like it. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because as a hobby. Sometimes, I don't have the fanciest equipment. It's okay. I started off this channel using an office laptop and a cheap microphone, playing Streets of Rage 4 and making a shit video, making a very controversial video about why Streets of Rage Remake is better than 4. Still the most watched video on this channel, but I wanted to make that. Like it's something that I want to do. It's something that I want to show people how good Streets of Rage Remake is, and I use a controversial opinion that straight out saying Streets of Rage Remake is better than 4 during 2020, during the early days of the pandemic, when SOR 4 just came out, right? So I want to do that, and sometimes a lot of people do this. Some people, sorry, no, thank you. Welcome to the stream, buddy. So some people said, I can't start a YouTube because I'm still finding the right time, or there's just so many things to do right now. I don't have time, but I really want to do it. My suggestion that, again, I can't judge on people. I can't judge on what kind of things people are doing in their real life, right? It's their business. Sometimes I do understand when your schedule's being super hectic, whether it's with job, with family. I understand that. But at the same time, I always tell them, if you keep waiting for the right time, you're gonna wait forever. If you can, like, let's say, let's say your business is done. My job is done. Family is secure right now. I have this spare time. I can use whatever it is you want to use. If you really want to make a YouTube video or start a channel, do it right now. Do it then. That's the perfect time to do it. Have the mentality of it's now or never. Either I do it today or I'm never gonna do it at all, right? So that's what I did when I started this channel. Well, I started the channel because my friend recommended, hey, you should probably start a channel. You like video games, and it's COVID as well. Everyone is playing video games. Everyone is at home. Maybe I'm glad that I was still having I still had a job during COVID, but I was mostly working at home. So I kind of wanted to do something a little bit more productive. So there you go. That's the history of Profar's channel. Hello, Dempsey. Welcome to the stream. Just do it. Yeah, Shia LaBeouf image. And yeah, kind of want to talk about a lot of things, honestly. How many of you guys are VTuber viewers, right? Hey, nothing wrong with watching VTubers. I watch VTubers here and there, okay? The first person who supported this channel was is a VTuber. Morphe. He is also the one who gave me Streets of Rage Origins. Fuck me. Dynasty Wars Origins. Streets of Rage Origins. He was the one who gave me Dynasty Wars Origins, and again, he's just been such a great help for this channel. So nothing wrong about watching VTubers. I watch a couple of VTubers here and there. I'm friends with VTubers here and there. But so what happened lately, especially in the Indonesian VTuber community, there's been a lot of drama, right? I'm not gonna say what drama it is, but that drama does affect a lot of people in the community, to the point where people who are not involved, or people who, like, you know, the average Joe Schmo who just want to make content, decides to stop, right? Decided to stop because, there's too many drama, there's too many negativity in the VTuber community. I'm done being a VTuber. And a lot of VTubers that started along with me or later than me, and other content creators as well that started with me, like started around the same time as I do, stopped for multiple reasons. Some of them are for drama, some of them are because of other personal issues. And I got someone asking me with all of these content creators on YouTube, small content creators like myself. In fact, I feel like they grew faster than me because they were able to reach 1,000, even 2,000 back in 2022 when I was still like less than 500. So there was like they graduated or they retired from making content, and I got this one question from a viewer. Well, yeah, let's say from a Discord associate, you can say. He's asking, "Hey, Profar, are you gonna quit too, or are you gonna stop too with making content on YouTube? Because a lot of your folks or your peers have stopped." I told this person, why? Why do I need to stop? Like, well, oh, because of the drama, everyone's like, no. Yeah, everyone else stopped, but why do I have to stop because everyone else does stop, right? I don't see a reason why I need to stop. I'm just doing fine as it is on my YouTube channel, and hopefully, God bless that I can keep doing this as long as I can. I can grow this channel even more, right? And I still have a daytime job, right? I still have a daytime job. I still have a roof under my, I still living under a roof, right? Not the best, again, I don't have the most fanciest house, but I'm here, but it's comfortable enough, right? I do have some problems, but regardless of whatever problems and business I do outside stream, I'm still able to do this, and I'm pretty grateful. And one of the reasons is you guys, right? I'm able to grow the channel because of you guys. At the end of the day, I'm just a random guy on Indonesia playing video games and making cum jokes, right? That's all I am at the end of the day. But yeah, so I was asked, when am I going to stop? I said, why do I need to stop? Right? What reasons? Oh, because everyone stopped? Oh, but there's so many drama. One, I'm not a VTuber, so I can't really use the term graduate, right? And second of all, with all the drama in the community, whether it's VTuber community or streamer community, they don't affect me personally, so I don't see a reason why I need to stop, right? If anything, like I even told this, I'm making videos for my YouTube. Go for it, Tengu. I see. Before I continue, I do see you often on my YouTube feed. You've been posting like either streams or like art in your community posts. Good. I mean, you're really good at Tekken, as far as I'm concerned. Go for it. So I was like, now I forgot, where was I? Yeah, about that. Why do I need to stop? Right? I don't see a reason to stop. Especially not after 2024, right? The end of 2023, I reached 1,000. In the middle of 2024, I reached 2,000. I would love to go to 3,000 as soon as possible. Not gonna lie, I'm just like 380 subscribers less to 3,000. Let's get to 3,000, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and it's not just because of a new milestone that I have reached for this channel. 2024, I mentioned that 2024 was a good year for me. Why? Number one, the Basara video, the Basara videos that I did, I was able to meet a friend, right? I was able to meet a friend. He watched my channel, and this friend of mine is a video game developer. Which, when that game eventually comes out, I'm gonna play it here. I have the poster as well during IGX, Indonesia Game Expo. My friend is a video game developer. His game is called Stella Gale. It's like a 2D hack and slash arena game. Very similar, you can say, to Castle Crashers, but a little bit more depth. So he found me from this channel, and you know what he said to me? He told me that, yeah, he loves Sengoku Basara. He actually shared my videos about Sengoku Basara to his friends and even his boss. And they all liked it, and he told me that his teammates actually use my videos as like a reference to do hack and slash games, even though I'm not a developer. That to me was an accomplishment. That's number one. Number two, okay, I will always flex this. There's one person, and I'm glad this person subscribed to this channel. Koshiro Yuzo, right? I was able to meet Koshiro Yuzo in IGX last October, and not only I got his autograph, I got him to subscribe to this channel because I told him, hey, I love your work. Streets of Rage it was the very first game that I played in my life. It was the very first video game that I played in my life on the Sega Mega Drive, and it's all because of Koshiro. One of the reasons why Streets of Rage exists is because of Koshiro Yuzo. I shake his hand and I told him I even make videos about Streets of Rage because I love the series, right? And he was like, oh really? Can you show me the channel? So I showed him in the channel, and he looked at the channel and he subscribed. Do you really think I'm gonna quit YouTube and after I got a subscribe from Yuzo Koshiro? Nah. That's number 2. Number 3, for those of you, you want to make your own game? Cool, go for it. And number 3, if you are Indonesian, you guys know Windah Basudara, right? Now, I was told by one viewer of mine that my video was viewed by Windah in his stream. He's one of the most popular Indonesian game streamers, and he watched it was only like a minute and a half, right? A minute and a half. He watched the video. He was watching my Koei Muso tier list because he was looking for a reference for Muso games, and the fact that my video got noticed by one of the biggest Indonesian streamer is an accomplishment by itself, right? Unfortunately, it did not translate to this channel growing, skyrocketing. But that's okay, right? And the other way, I'm fine with why. Because I know for a fact that I'm doing something right. I know for a fact that I'm going in the right path, and my hard work paid off, right? So that became like a motivation. Like, to be noticed by a big streamer in Indonesia was an accomplishment by itself. That became a motivation. For me to, hey, if I can up my quality, if I can up my effort, I'm going somewhere. The fact that my 2021 video, which was like, again, I still use a laptop and a cheap microphone, was able to gain notice by a big streamer or a big content creator. I could do more if I put a lot more effort into this channel, or put a lot of effort into making videos for my channel. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of patience and effort. But from that, despite not having the channel skyrocketed after Windah noticed watched my video, but that became a starting point for me. It was like, yes, I'm doing something right. Dude, your Basa videos is a bless. It's already niche by its own, yet you've made some breakdown videos. I feel that you are a hidden gem. Thank you, Manara. I get that by a lot of people. All right, let's go back to the race.
Star City.
Oh, membahas yang tadi kamu. Sedikit aja, nggak aku sebut, tapi bahwa ya itu tadi aku bilang, banyak streamer, VTuber itu berhenti karena drama. Terus aku ditanya, kapan kamu graduate? Padahal aku bukan VTuber. Ya aku cuma bilangnya, ngapain aku graduate? Apalagi setelah dinotis sama Windah tahun 2024. You're a good storyteller, my new friend. Thank you. Appreciate it. Shukran. Oh, and 22nd of February, I can't wait, right? I can't wait because we're having a video game orchestra here in Jakarta. Yeah, I'm going to watch a live video game orchestra with friends. Based on, well, it happened last year as well. This is like the second concert. So last year's music, it was a concert by a famous Indonesian musician, ADMS. So last year, he played songs from Super Mario, Street Fighter 2, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Genshin Impact, Monster Hunter World, and Metal Gear Solid 3. And there are more I probably haven't mentioned. I don't know what this year is gonna be. There are some rumors that he's probably going to pick similar soundtracks from or like soundtracks from similar games. I don't mind it, honestly. I don't mind listening to some Final Fantasy 7 music, even though I'm new to the series. I would love to hear a live Kingdom Hearts concert. That's a lot of list. Kalau bisa jangan berhenti sampai gold play button. Amin, amin. Gold play button, amin, amin. Semoga Allah menghendaki itu, Senja. Oh, okay. Okay, Dempsey. Alright. Okay, I think enough Mickey Speedway USA, alright? Alright, I get it. Everything is in Mickey Speedway USA. That's a lot of lists, yeah. That's dark. To quote Deadpool, you're so dark. Are you sure you're not from the DC universe? Hey, speaking of dark, Monaro, you know, a lot of children's cartoons and children's games are kind of dark. Let's take Banjo-Kazooie, for example. Well, quote-unquote, a children's game, right? Gruntilda at the end was buried alive. Ain't that dark? Or Banjo-Tooie, for example. What's the big thing happen in the first scene? Bottles dead. Literally dead. He became a ghost. And I was like, holy shit, this is actually kind of dark for a kid's game. Hello, the real Diddy, by the way. Yeah, I know. Okay. But to me, I always associate Diddy with Diddy Kong, not P. Diddy. Yeah, ain't no racing like a Diddy Kong Racing. Ada lagi animasi, kayaknya ada Mickey Mouse fought in Vietnam. Ain't no racing like a Diddy race. Also, I mean, cartoonish effects works then. Also, I wonder how long Profar laughed when he saw Dick's is a sportwear and station. I'm probably like, I love my Dick jokes. All right, time for the final boss. WIZPIG in a WIZPIG riding a giant penis rocket. Ain't no Cardi like a Diddy Cardi. Hello, Matthew. I was just watching part 2, then realized you're live. Welcome. Right. We're off in a good start. Alright, that was terrible. K Diddy. Diddy K. Ding dong dong ding ding ding. Da-da, da-da. Yeah, you were, Axel, you were right about one thing. This game could make a really good Fast and Furious movie. But I do like the stage for the WIZPIG space fight or space race. So many bullshit obstacles right now. Dang, dang. Right, final lap. Focus. I'll read the channel later. Just a bit more. Well, that was easy. Danny DeVito is WIZPIG. Well, Donkey Kong is the big monkey. Yeah, I know. This is easier than the first race. Did he actually die? I killed him. We killed him. And peace has been restored. Is that challenging, ref? It's Tricky and his children. The Fast and Furious ending. Ah, Pipsy. TT and Bluey. Everyone's at the barbecue. It's all about the family, Axel. Yeah, Smokey the Dragon. Timber. And there's Diddy himself. Thank God he's dead. That's what I said. Did WIZPIG really die? Is he really dead? Find out in Diddy Kong Racing 2, which will never happen, unfortunately. But alright. Let's go over the credits and read the chat. Let's just chat right now. By the way, what kart racing you find the most difficult one? Huh. The most difficult? For all the right reasons, by the way. I find Mario Kart Double Dash the most challenging, right? But it's a lot of fun, you know? It's difficult, but it's fair. And Mario Kart Double Dash is really fun when you play tag team with a friend, right? It encourages you to work together as a team, right? So like each player need to be coordinated well. You gotta have one player, the good player, and then the other player being an absolute noob. So yeah, if you're asking me which one is the most difficult, I'd go with Mario Kart Double Dash. It's difficult, but it's for all the right reasons. It becomes very satisfying, though, when you actually get to master or be really good at Mario Kart Double Dash. It has a learning curve. Other than that, what are kart racing games that I find difficult? Maybe Toy Story Racer, but it's not really that difficult. It's just the controls are a little bit different than your typical kart racing game. Yeah, it's like Crash Tag Team Racing. Nah, I'd say Mario Kart Double Dash is better than Crash Tag Team Racing. Yeah, exactly. Did he really die? Again, find out next time on Diddy Kong Racing 2, but unfortunately that's never gonna happen. Yeah, because it didn't say the end, it said to be continued. But unfortunately we never got a sequel to Diddy Kong Racing. This is the best time I did for each track. Jeko Brian Donkey Kong, no, Diddy Kong. Halo, Bang Jeko. Ini game dari Nintendo 64, Diddy Kong Racing. Bukan Donkey Kong, kita pakai Diddy Kong. Twisted Metal, Battle Racing ya. Lihat dulu deh, belum diprioritas. So like I said, in terms of live stream, my priorities would be, I've done Origins. I'm probably gonna do more Origins with Wu and Chu. I haven't played Segubasa Rasana de Yukimorden. That's gonna be on the stream. That's gonna be on this channel. And of course, I want to do Mega Man X Marathon. From Mega Man X to Mega Man X8. I'm not doing the from Mega Man X until Mega Man Maverick Hunter X. I'm not going to do the extreme games, and I'm not going to do the command mission games. I feel like the command mission games should be a separate stream on its own. Vigilante 8? I played... No, this is not PS1, Jeko. This is Nintendo 64. Ya, banyak orang di Indonesia nggak begitu tahu sih Nintendo 64. Ya. Sedikit orang yang tahu Nintendo 64. Sebelum ada CTR, Bang Jeko, ada game ini. Diddy Kong Racing. So yeah, like that's... Yeah, we have Adventure 2 though. The only difference between Adventure 1 and Adventure 2 is that Adventure 2 is... It's like extra mode in... what is it? It's like extra mode in in Mario Kart. Basically everything mirrors. Nintendo GameCube ya. Jadi sebelum Nintendo GameCube, setelah Super Nintendo ada Nintendo 64. Ya, dulu waktu aku tinggal di Australia, Nintendo 64 lebih populer dibandingkan PS1. Tapi pas balik ke Indonesia, PS1 yang lebih populer. Konsol gue sebatas PS sih. Nah, ini ya I'm gonna speak in my native language. Jadi teman-teman yang Indonesia, aku dulu ya, aku cerita aja. Dari segi game, ya aku dimanjain lah. Kan konsol pertamaku adalah Sega Mega Drive. Abis punya Sega Mega Drive, punya Super Nintendo. punya Nintendo Game Boy, punya portable juga punya Nintendo Game Boy, terus Sega Game Gear pas umur 4 tahun, terus tahun 97 tuh pindah ke Australia 2 tahun karena ayah kuliah S2. Nah, waktu di Australia, konsol yang paling populer adalah Nintendo 64. Dan kita beli Nintendo 64 karena alasan pertama beli Nintendo 64 adalah karena orang tua aku suka Mario Kart. Jadi mereka mau beli Nintendo 64 untuk Mario Kart. Dan Nintendo 64 sampai sekarang adalah salah satu konsol favoritku. Pulang ke Indonesia, punya PS1. Ya, karena PS1 yang paling populer, kita beli PS1. Terus sempet beli Nintendo Game Boy Advance, GBA. Ya, di waktu ulang tahun ke-10. Terus pas hadiah sunat tuh umur 11 tahun punya PS2. Tapi setelah itu vakum ya dari konsol. Pas zaman kuliah main game lagi tapi pakai laptop kentang. Dan sekitar hampir 10 tahun kemudian punya beli laptop sendiri. Terus 2022 punya PC dan sekarang aku bisa main game apapun yang aku mau. Aku sebenarnya nyari ini. Aku banyak game yang ketinggalan sih di era PS3, PS4. Jadi selain main game modern, aku main game-game retro juga, PS3, PS2, PS3 yang nggak pernah aku main. Kalau ini aku pernah mainin lama dari dulu. Ya, jadi kalau dari segi game, banyak lah gue. Flexing sedikit gak apa-apa ya. Tapi setidaknya kalau gue flexing itu beneran. Gue nggak main gimmick-gimmick, gue nggak bohong-bohong. Ketika gue bilang bahwa emang dari kecil gue punya konsol banyak, gue akan, itu beneran. Gue mengalami banyak, gue berpengalaman di game tuh banyak. Ya, itu gue nggak gimmick-gimmick, gue nggak bohong, gue nggak main gimmick ngaku-ngaku S3 teknik nuklir. Gue emang beneran apa yang gue omongin. Dan ketika gue tidak melakukan itu, gue bilang tidak melakukan itu. Ketika gue nggak tahu, gue nggak tahu. Ketika gue tahu, gue tahu. So basically what I'm saying, back to English, by the way. Ada dijual nggak sih Nintendo? Ada Nintendo 64 dijual di Indonesia, tapi nggak sepopuler PS. Sama kayak Sega Saturn dijual di Indonesia, tapi nggak sepopuler PS. That's a lot of console you have playing. Are you still... Okay, only the Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 still works like a charm. I have Nintendo 64, I have PS2. Those two consoles still work. Unfortunately, not so much with Super Nintendo and Sega Mega Drive. Alright? I don't have the PS1 anymore because we sold it when I was 11 years old. But I don't know, somewhere in the future I do want to collect games in their physical form just because I do want to collect them. Most of the I have console again. I have Nintendo Switch, right? I have the Nintendo Switch, so that marks a console that I bought long after PS2, right? So yeah, I'm like I said, my first console, I got this. So for those of you, now I'm going back to English. For those of you who didn't know what I was saying, I was speaking Indonesian. My first console was Sega Mega Drive, right? I owned a Sega Mega Drive, and then I owned a Super Nintendo. I owned two different portable consoles back in the day. I got the Game Boy, original Game Boy, and the Sega Game Gear. Then we moved to Australia because my father took his master's degree there, and when we were in Australia, we bought a Nintendo 64 to play Mario Kart because my family loves Mario Kart. Mario Kart 64 was the first Nintendo 64 that I got, Nintendo 64 game that we got, right? After Mario Kart 64, we bought Super Mario 64, we bought Banjo-Kazooie, we bought Bomberman 64, and Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, because I still have the gold cartridge for Zelda Ocarina of Time, right? It is amazing that we actually got the limited gold cartridge for my 5th birthday, by the way. Still, the best Nintendo 64 game I've ever played. He's pro, just like the name, exactly. I'm not called Profar for nothing, you know? I'm not called Profar for nothing, right? So, Nintendo 64, we came back to Indonesia, we bought a PS1, and one of the first games that we owned for the PS1 was Crash Team Racing. So, you can kind of tell that my family loves playing kart racing games. Whether it's parents and cousins, yeah, we love our kart racing games, right? Mostly Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing. Diddy Kong Racing, they still prefer Mario Kart, but alright, to each of their own. Then, when I was 10 years old, I got a present in my 10th birthday, a Nintendo Game Boy Advance, right? And then at 6th grade, I got the PS2. After the PS2, I didn't own any other console until 2022 when I bought the Switch and my PC. Before the PC, I played most of my games on laptop, right? I will never forget my first experience playing Assassin's Creed 2 in 15 FPS using a potato laptop, right? Like, the fact that I can run 20 FPS on a potato laptop back in university for Assassin's Creed 2, it was already something. Now, I can run any game without thinking, honestly. I can run Tekken 8 on 60 FPS with the highest quality. You better reserve Zelda cartridge. Oh yeah, absolutely. Kart racing game is fun than home wrecking. Exactly. So, you want to know a funny story? By the way, is the character select music too loud for my voice? So, you want to know a funny story, guys? When I was in IGX, I went to this retro gaming booth called JDK, Jadul Kekinian, and I think I've told this story before, right? And they had a Nintendo 64, right? A lot of people who try out Nintendo 64 hold the controller wrong, right? So you know the Nintendo 64 controller, right? It's the tripod controller. Most people, like, out of instinct, will hold the D-pad with their right hand and the action button in the right hand, and probably they're gonna use their thumb to control the analog stick, right? That's not how you hold a Nintendo 64, and I don't really blame them for doing so, because I remember when I was 4 years old, when I first played the Nintendo 64, that's how I hold it. I hold the D-pad with my left arm, and I hold the action buttons with my right arm, right? So I came to the booth, tried the Nintendo 64. They were playing Super Mario 64, and immediately I used the middle fit. I used my right arm for my right hand for the action button, and my left hand on the analog, on the middle stick, on the middle foot. And then the booth, and then the community owner, or like the booth, the stand guard, they're saying, "Ha! Like, you hold it correctly. I can tell you're an OG. I can tell you've played Nintendo 64. Good job, bro." And I said, "Yeah." And we were playing Super Mario 64. And I was like, Super Mario 64 is one of my favorite games of all time. It's easily top 5 Nintendo 64 game of all time, right? I told him, yeah, I beat Super Mario 64 like, what, 15 times? More, I guess. I beat this game multiple times. Like, I beat it with my parents. I beat it by myself. I just really, really love Super Mario 64. It's an amazing game. It was like the people who were guarding the stand were like in their 40s, even 50s. Like they're like veterans. I don't call them old. I call them gaming veterans, right? They were like veterans, like, and they were like impressed. Holy shit, this kid is actually knows his stuff, right? And when it comes to a lot of video games, and so I played Super Mario 64, amazing game, like I said. And I told the people there, oh yeah, I still own Nintendo 64, and I played a lot of games on the Nintendo 64 with family and friends. I usually like to bring friends on the neighborhood to come over our house to play Nintendo 64, mostly kart games or Mario Party. And I told the people there, oh yeah, me and my family, whether it's parents and cousins and siblings, we like to play Mario Party on the Nintendo 64, the first Mario Party. And you know what the first thing that guy said to me? He said, "Oh, you like playing Mario Party? Do you still have a family?" And I mean, I understand the joke, right? Mario Party, the game that ruins families and friends. And I told him, fortunately, I still have a family. I still have friends, right? No families were harmed after a game of Mario Party. Granted, we argue a lot in Mario Party, especially chance time. Fuck that mode, right? Fuck that feature. Chance time is the ultimate like, whenever you hear the music for chance time in Mario Party, chance time, you know for a fact the relationship like you are, what's the word I'm looking here? Like the family relationship and your friendship is on the line, right? Families and friends is on the line whenever you hear the chance time music. So yeah, good stuff, right? Yeah, that's it for Diddy Kong Party. Diddy Kong Racing. Why did I say Diddy Kong Party? Stupid me. Diddy Kong Racing. Ain't no racing like a Diddy Kong Racing at the end of the day. Silly me, I said Diddy Kong Party. Diddy Kong Racing, okay? So we did 100% of adventure mode for Diddy Kong Racing minus TT because I don't want to exhaust myself unlocking TT. Have you heard my comment about Dicky Mouse? Dicky Mouse, that's another one. Well, now I know why an N64 controller called the 3-bit. Well, some people call it the tripod controller. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining this Diddy Kong walkthrough. Special thank you to Crimson, Shukran for that lovely Qatar donation, Real Qatar donation. That's quite a lot, honestly. I hope you enjoy your stay in this channel. I'm posting more streams and content. I am working on a Dynasty Wars Origins video. I really need to structure that script. I need to write that script a little bit. It's just that there's so much to say. I want to say about Dynasty Wars Origins. I really need to structure that in a way that it's easy to understand, right? You get how I do my videos, right? So I kind of want to put a little bit more effort for that Dynasty Wars Origins video. So yeah, until then, stay tuned to my channel. I'm slowly posting on Parity Profar playthroughs because playing Tenchu Fatal Shadows, perfect playthrough, like with no spot whatsoever in every stage is a pain in the ass. Yet somehow I want to do it, right? So subscribe to my second channel as well, Parity Profar playthroughs. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Join our Discord server. We have a Discord server, Profar Mokoi Hunter X. We usually have a lot of activities there. I'm planning to do a movie night for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 as soon as that movie comes out. So we're probably going to do the latest movie night, or like the upcoming movie night on Discord is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for more streams and videos, and I'll see you guys next time.